Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti, bringing you the weekend update and fishing report for the weekend of May 18th, 19th, 20th for skimmeroutdoors.com. So what's the fishing like around Fire Island? It's hit and miss right now. We're early in the season. Striped bass are starting to move in, focusing on striped bass at the moment, and one day seems to be good, next day it's a little tough. A few big fish have been caught. I mean, a notable 47-pound fish caught at Demo a week and a half ago. I know of a 30-pound fish, a couple in the 20s and so forth, and a lot of school-sized fish, 10 to 15 pounds. But finding any kind of concentration in one spot, that's not happening. It seems like every day it's a little bit different, a different area, and also you have to contend with bluefish. I mean, if you want to catch bluefish, this is the time. They're everywhere, everywhere. Good time for shark guys to bait up. They're out there, load up your coolers, bring some bluefish home, freeze them up for shark bait for later in the season, and they are fun to catch on light tackle. But I'm targeting bass, and that presents a problem. I get on a rip with the plugs, and I get bluefish after bluefish. Occasionally I find bass, but that's somewhat of a problem. Live bait's tough to find. Right now there's very little in terms of bunker inshore. There are a lot of bunker offshore in the ocean, especially to the west, and this is like the situation at this time of the year. The bass right now are hot in New Jersey. A trickle is showing off Atlantic Beach down towards Jones Inlet, and they're just kind of getting to Fire Island. So I expect any day now, within a day or two or three, maybe next week, it's going to be a turn on. The fish are going to be here in big numbers and some big fish, but right now it's a little bit picky. So if you're bass fishing, favor west. Be prepared for a lot of bluefish, but keep going out there and stick with it and you'll catch fish. There are some fish to be had. On the fluke scene, again, we got bodies of fish coming through the inlet. One day you get, I guess, a bunch of fish come through, you catch real good. The day after, it gets slow. Maybe these fish continue to move back into the bay and kind of spread out, and you have to wait. It's not like a massive amount of fish, but I mean, I had one day last week, I had a great catch. I had a limit of fish up to 5 pounds, just fishing a bucktail rig with a gulp up above, a foot above and so forth. That works great. So there have been nice fish caught. Also, if you can get in the ocean, if the weather stays calm, to the southwest of Fire Island, a neighbor of mine, Mike, he had a 7-pound fish there at the yacht flow, which is about 3 miles southeast of the inlet, 3.5. So that's a good area. Over on the reef, the head boats out of Captree have been doing a great job. They've been catching flounder, fluke, they're throwing back sea bass, there's dogfish, they're even getting some ling and cod. So if you go near any, the Hempstead Reef, the Fire Island Reef, you're going to have a mixed bag and some good fishing. So it's just a matter of dealing with the weather and working around the bluefish. And if you're a blue fisherman, you want to go out there, it's a blast. It's a blast. So, things are looking up. Offshore, things are real quiet. Hasn't happened yet. I mean, there have been bluefin caught in Chicken Canyon. The water's alive out there. A lot of sand eels, a lot of whales, dolphin, the whole thing. The water's very lively, and there are a few bluefin, but it's a tough pick. But I expect that to change soon also. So, it's going to be an interesting week. The weekend, the weather is going to be, wind out of the east, so that might be a little bit tough, but it's going to bring clean water in, so get out there, give it your best shot, be safe, and have a great time.